koblet på bilen.
Nei, men det får ikke jeg gjort så mye med da. Kobler til med kabel. Det er ikke så mye annet. Eller så må du legge til på nytt. Nei, men jeg klarer ikke det. Ja. Jeg husker ikke hvordan det er med den bilen her. Ja, du må bare trykke legg til eller fjern eller noe sånt da. Ja. Jeg skulle gjort det i går da. Ok. Nei, da prøv å starte bilen på nytt da. Bilen. Skru mobilen av og på. Ja, alla.
Good evening and welcome back to the Shadows of Drakenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream campaign. My name is Monty Martin, running on...
The mobile is too big to hang up there. No. These. No. that. No, stop playing audio from that. Stop the car and then pay attention to the road. Fuck you, car. So I will do that then. Stop the car. We can't.
Dudes, and you can watch all of the video episodes of our shows on YouTube. We also have
Oh my god, I can't do
of both Season 1 Dungeons of Drakkenheim and Season 2 Shadows of Drakkenheim, as well as the Untold Tales of Drakkenheim, all available for your viewing pleasure and listening pleasure as an audio-only podcast. You can find Season 1 and Season 2 on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Spotify for your listening pleasure there as well. We also have some very exciting news this evening about the future of the Drakkenheim saga.
This is the last episode of Shadows of Drakkenheim. Hiatus very shortly, because we've got some big plans that we have, both personal and professional. Personally, Jill is expecting, but professionally, we are very excited to announce that Drakenheim campaign book. We have partnered with our amazing friends at Ghostfire Games, the creators of Grim Hollow, and they are going to help us publish Drakenheim and bring it to life as a campaign that you can run for your players to delve into the meteor-blasted ruins of Drakenheim, battle against the factions, the ratlings, and horrible monsters, and decide the fate of Drakenheim for yourself.
Now, with that exciting news, I'm sure everybody's really interested to get updates and news on what's going to be happening with this book. You are going to want to check the links in the description of this video when it's on YouTube for access to our mailing list. Please join the mailing list once it goes live, when this video does on YouTube, so that you can be up to date on all updates about the campaign, the Kickstarter, what's going on with the book. And with our hiatus, we are just going to be taking a break for the holidays. Jill is going to be taking a bit of an extended break to look after her newborn. But we will be back on January 12th with more Untold Tales of Drakenheim. We are planning to have some very special guest appearances on the show, and we are going to be playtesting never-before-seen locations from Drakenheim for you to enjoy and kind of get a sneak peek at some of the locations that will be featured in the book that were never seen in Season 1 or 2 of the Drakenheim saga.
So we are really excited to be sharing with you over the coming months the news as we build up to this big undertaking. Kelly and I have never done anything like this before, and we are so thrilled to have some amazing friends that are going to be helping us out with this project, our great friends at Ghostfire Games, as well as Jill and Joe, who will be making some cool contributions to the book as well. And so please keep on track with that. Again, if you are interested in this book, in the description of this video on YouTube, you will find a link there that you can get onto our mailing list just for the purpose of this book. We'll have news and updates, let you know when this goes live in mid to late 2021. And from there, we will have lots of cool previews and other cool updates as well here on Twitch, YouTube, all of our channels. You can also check us out on our Discord server for our, which is exclusive to our patrons. So you can find all that in the description below. Hop on with us with Discord and chat about all the cool stuff that is going to be coming for us in 2021.
Yeah.
We're so excited. Not the least of which because we're still going to play some D&D tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And so, with all that excitement in mind, let us return to the shadows of Drakenheim.
Drakenheim is no more. For 15 years, we foolishly believed the madness and mayhem of that crumbling city was confined to the ruins. We were wrong. Insidious horrors have crept out of the shadow of Drakenheim into a world unprepared for such nightmares. Tales of strange magic, swirling haze, and unspeakable terrors echo from the villages and towns surrounding that cursed place. Now, the Dusk Wardens, a new band of heroes, are tasked with driving out the seeping tendrils of the spreading darkness before it takes root.
And we are back in the shadows of Drakenheim. Deep within a dank and murky cove, along the shores of Ash Bay, a great battle is brewing between the mutated citizens of Ashafen and the Dusk Wardens in their titanic battle as they have carved or sort of left a blazing trail through dozens of mutated villagers transformed into horrific fishfolk beings that shed their human skins to worship and transform others. Our heroes have interrupted a horrific ritual that they thought was going to save someone's lives, but it has now turned out that those participants were very willing, as they are now stabbing Rudy with knives, screaming at being denied their destiny to join the Duchess's side. As our heroes have now turned the tide with a blazing trail brought about by a timely release of a fire elemental from a fire elemental gem, they still are in battle against 3 horrific sea witches. The 3 of them still bringing their spells to bear in a desperate attempt to defeat our heroes and foil their efforts to foil them. You can't stop us. We're going to stop you at stopping us first. All the while, as the blood spills and congeals in the murky, slime-filled pool that fills this chamber, you hear a sizzling in the air as bits of the blood boil and the steam rises through the humid air, stinking of rotting fish, salt, and seaweed. The water itself bubbles, and a shadow of inky opalescence lurks on the surface. Algae-filled waters. We are still back in initiative order. Having left off at a cliffhanger there. So let me check my notes and see if I can remember whose turn it was.
I think we were back. I think we had finished a round of combat, but I'm not sure.
We had indeed, and I have the order right here.
Yeah.
All the reason why you need to make sure that you keep a handy DM notebook right in front of you. Paper and pencil, all the digital tools, but paper and pencil. I mean, actually, Roll20 actually would probably save that too. But in any case, Wilhelm, it is your turn. You see beside you, Wrath is burning with radiant consumptive energy, sending out waves of energy that have been incinerating the fish folk and even singeing you, were it not for your defenses. No, you can't use uncanny dodge against this. It's got to be an attack.
Yeah.
And so across from you, you see the 2 participants in the ritual pick up broken spears and try to jam them into Rudy's throat as she is surrounded by other fish folk. Across the way, there are several other fish folk that are trying to hold off the massive fire elemental with their spears, preventing it from getting closer to the 2 of the witches, which are up here. But then there's the 3rd witch right down over here as well, her eyes still radiating octarine light as she concentrates on the eye bite spell. There's Rudy in the center there. Ooh. There. With that, Wilhelm, I will turn it over to you. What are you going to do?
Wilhelm runs along the bank of the water, away from the burning Wrath, to get away, like, as his eyes are ablaze and he is scorching the area around him. It's pretty intense standing next to him. So Wilhelm kind of shoves away from him, and as he's running, he does call back and he's like, "Rudy can take care of herself. Help me with these witches." And he pulls out his crossbow, and he is going to use the optional class feature, Steady Aim, if you'll allow it, from Tasha's Cauldron of Fire.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to hold up my crossbow, and I'm aiming it at this witch right here.
Which one? Which witch?
The one closest to me, so that I don't have disadvantage on the roll and I actually get to use my advantage. And I'm going to line it up with my one good eye and try to take a shot between her eyes.
Alrighty, go for it.
That's going to be 24 to hit.
That is more than enough to hit.
And I'm going to hit them for 6 damage. advantage. Of course I'm going to apply sneak attack. Sorry, it's been a week. It's been a long week.
That's the whole point of this ability.
That's right. It is. I'm here. I understand. I read Tasha's a few times. I've been looking at Paladins a lot today. Anyway. So that's 10 plus... so that's going to be 17 damage.
Total or in addition to the 6 earlier?
Sorry, 16 damage in total. Not 17, 16.
Did you roll 3d6 for sneak attack or 4d6?
Alright, now you're confusing me. Do I have 46 now?
Yeah. Have you only been rolling... You're level 7.
Oh, cool, that went up. I need another D6. I've only ever had 3 in here this whole time.
Wait, have you been rolling a d6 less for your sneak attack for like 3 seconds?
Apparently. That explains a lot.
Every
All right.
Thursday, there's this video series that I really like.
Yeah, what's it called, Joe?
What's called?
Can they teach me how to play D&D?
It's called Sneak Attack and other ways to maximize damage with your rope.
So let's rewind. Yep, none of that happened. Don't worry, guys. So Wilhelm lines up his shot perfectly, knowing exactly what he's doing. Getting advantage on the attack and sneak attack and hitting for 21 damage.